related to vote trading by BJP. Is it vote trading or any?
It is very clearly vendetta politics, because if I understand election law very clearly, in normal circumstances, even if there are some discrepancies or deficiencies in the nomination papers, then those deficiencies get, you get time to correct all that. I am really, really surprised as to how this has happened, at what level the mistakes have happened. Say, if I am a candidate and I make some mistake in my filing of the form, then time is given for inspecting that, and after inspection, at the time of collection, a list is made, and in that list, that this is deficient, that is deficient, this is what needs to be filled, that is what needs to be done, is told by the DM to the person who's filing nomination, and then time is given for correcting that also. I am really surprised how all this has happened, and what were the circumstances. I really can't comment beyond, because as per election law, if you read the rules and regulations, there is a set timeline after filing, and then also there is a set timeline of people who get covering candidate. So even if one person's nomination paper get cancelled, then the other person's papers get approved. In this case, how this has happened, I'm very, very surprised.
Does it have legally standing? Being a lawyer?
So being a lawyer, all I can say is I haven't seen the papers. I have not seen the orders. I don't know at what level things have gone wrong, but very clearly, to me as a politician, it looks more like a vendetta politics going on against the BJP candidates.
Are you accusing the election officers for playing?
See, election officers are normally, the idea is not to reject people at the stage of filing of nominations. Idea is, if there are any discrepancies and deficiencies, you give time to fill that up and to correct that, and adequate notice is given. Why in this case, truly what happened, I have no knowledge, so I can't comment beyond certain limits. At the same time, all I would say is, if there is any rejection, that rejection has to happen by the people of the state, not by the election office. Election office is meant to assist the candidates in filling their forms correctly.
They said that in Form Act there is no signature of the state president of BJP. How is that happening at that?
Now, that is precisely the point. If there are no signature of the state BJP, then the person becomes an independent candidate. And in any case, if there are no signature of the state BJP president, then you give time for getting it done.
Today evening,
So you see, this is not a case when somebody else's signature, somebody else's nomination has come from the BJP. BJP is a national party. Now there's a possibility that one person files nomination paper, and without the signature, the other person also files nomination with the signature. That's a possibility, that one is an official candidate, other has filed, and there is some kind of confusion or mistake. But having no candidate from BJP, time could be given for the person to get the signatures of the BJP president, or could be entertained as a independent candidate. I am very surprised. Sorry, because I really have not seen the papers. I am not aware of the facts. I have been traveling. All I have, little knowledge I have is through all of you. Whatever posts and media uplinks have come through, that only I know a little bit. Where the goof up has happened, I really don't know. And as I'm repeating myself, Election Commission's duty is to get maximum people to participate in electioneering. Those who are candidates should be assisted in filing nomination. If there are mistakes and discrepancies in the form, that time needs to be given so that that correction can happen. And if there is any rejection, ideally rejection has to be by the people of the state and not by Election Commission.
Can a sitting MC contest for
Yes. Yes, where is the bar? There is no bar. No, there is no bar.
Madam, today, recently Balashnagar ji accused V. Muralidharan and K. Surendran that they have some deal with CPIM Is it fair for a party like BJP to having a deal with a
You think
party like
BJP? You think BJP can ever have a deal with CPM? I have visited the family of Nandu, and I am a sitting MP of the party and as much a public representative as anybody else. If my people are going to be murdered, you think I'll ever have a deal with them? There are two people. There are two people. One's arm has been slain. One person has been murdered. People who have murdered have not been caught. Nobody is taking action. I am visiting those families, looking at those mothers and fathers whose children have been murdered. You think BJP will have a deal with them?
Madam, not media or the opposition party says like that. Your person, your party
Forget it, forget it. I don't know what kind of dirty politics takes place at the time of election. Some people get ticket, others don't, and this kind of nonsense cannot. No, even an insane person will not buy a story that BJP can ever have a deal with CPIM. I mean, those are our enemies who have killed our people.
How many seats are you expecting this time in Kerala?
Sir, I will not comment on seats, but we will form the government and we are going to do very well, and you will see the movement which is happening on the ground. The intellectual people, a common man, are all standing for the Dharma and establishment of Dharma in the state.
In Kerala, which is the main opponent of BJP, CPM or International Congress?
Whether it's CPM or it's Indian National Congress, they are the two sides of the same coin, and that's why I call it LUDF. Lovers Underground Network, basically deception front, because no matter which party you vote for, the other suppresses the wrong deeds of the other, and whenever the people who are choiceless vote for the other so that the correction can happen, that correction never happens. The real opposition to both of them happens to be BJP, and thus through you I want to request everyone to vote for BJP so that you can actually see the change happening in the state.
Time.
Yes, no. Just 1 minute. You wanted to ask something? Please.
BJP state president says 30 seats enough to form a government. Do you think so?
Ma'am, state is better aware of these subjects, and I should not comment because the mathematics and the calculation I'm not aware. The only calculation I know is that 15 members get elected from the Muslim League, and they form more than 8 and 10 ministers, no matter which government is there.
Is Kerala a hard nut to crack for BJP?
Absolutely not. I think BJP knows its task well, and it is not for BJP, it is the people of Kerala who are looking for a change, who have been cheated over all these years. And when these people make false narrative of intolerance, the biggest intolerant people in the world are the leftists, and the manner in which they have carried out the brutal killings, divide and rule policy, appeasement politics, is for the state to see. It's for the people of state who are getting impacted by these policies. Even amongst widows, you have preferential treatment for widows from Mallapuram as compared to widows from anywhere else. As when it comes to OBCs, you have preferential treatment for OBCs if you're from one minority community and not the other minority community. If you're from, if you're a Muslim, you get 30 lakhs. If you're anybody else, you get 20 lakhs. This kind of discriminatory politics is going to be the undoing of the Congress and the CPIM, because both Hindus and Christians are fed up by this kind of politics.